I like avocados, but I hate more the people who eat avocado toast and take pictures of their avocado toast.
10%. 10%.
I eat it. I don't take
10% alcohol.
Yeah, but there are alcohol-free versions. Sorry,
I apologize,
just had to know.
Sean. 10% alcohol. anything that hurts people who have brunch, I'm for.
That brunch is such a fucking inconvenience.
Yeah,
There's always a big group that, you know, your girlfriend organizes.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause has a man ever in his life organized like a brunch? Has that ever happened?
no, only like going out and drinking when you're hungover.
Yes.
Guys
need a hair
don't
done.
really
Right.
socialize like that.
you
It
guys
sounds
do, like,
it sounds
barbecues
like a
and beers.
nightmare. I don't know how women can tolerate their friends without a shitload of liquor, to be honest. But they managed to do it. So we're no more avocados.
Yeah, I mean, for 3 weeks we'll run out of avocados. That makes me sad. I love
That's
my
happened
block.
before. I remember that.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that that deal? Shut down.
I don't agree with it, but that's just my.
You live in LA though. You know they're coming here.
Yeah,
They're going to be reading the news too.
absolutely.
That's the problem.
Oh,
Are they
God.
gonna come take my job? Oh God,
Trump's had a lot of big wins lately. If he kills avocados, that'll be
that's it. That's the red button.
yeah.
Don't fuck with our avocados.
We'll make a saint out of him, like Saint Patrick driving all the snakes out of Ireland. Trump's gonna drive avocado
People don't
toast
like avocados?
out of him. No, it's the avocado toast.
Oh, well,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Fuck avocado toast. Fuck you.
well, I need something that hurts hipsters is
yeah. Good. Okay.
like kombucha.
Yeah, I hope they
next
fu-
he's
yeah.
going for that.
Next is kombucha.
Next he's going for that.
That one
Then he's
could go.
gonna
I hate kombucha.
then he's gonna drive all the foster dogs out of the. He's gonna give them all homes. then where will you be?
Oh God.
He's
You don't
gonna.
have
Trump's gonna change the state bird of California, or the state animal, into
to a three-legged blind mutt.
instead of a no,
Right?
Oh
See?
no.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I wanted to talk about that all so bad today. 80s Girl and I went to see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the musical, and there was this. What was the word that we had in the slur machine
Oh boy,
for retarded
got a
people?
slur machine now. It was a micro something.
Micro lending. There was this fucking micro lender woman in front of us.
Put the picture back up.
Who? Oh yeah, you're welcome. Who awed at every single thing in the musical that was written to be like the most cloying, saccharine, exaggerated, unbelievable story of destitution. Like it's for old people living in the same bed somehow.
Yeah.
But she's treating this as though it's like Les Miserables. Like she's treating it as though she's watching a Sarah McLachlan Adopt a Dog commercial every 2 seconds. I was just 80s Girl. I shit you not. I'm just openly staring in fury at this. You know how I am. Just
Yeah, you're furious.
in shock that she could be doing this out loud in the middle of a musical that people paid hundreds of dollars to go see. Twice in that she would start an before finishing the first one.
She did a double
Somehow
I'm
it
just
overlaps,
staring
yeah.
at her, an 80s Girl. She's like, "Are you here?" I sees that I'm staring like Mac's dad. I couldn't believe it. The compulsion has got to be fucking stopped. It's shock collars. You get one a day. There should only be one thing a day that evokes that kind of response. Have you ever awed in your life?
I don't think
I
so.
have to work up an awe.
No,
If I get a picture,
I typed it one
Very
time,
passionate
and
about
I
this.
immediately
Gay.
vomited. I threw up right
you
after.
typed awe one time.
I think
to a
probably.
woman.
Yeah, of course.
It's so. It's so infuriating. They can do it all
she
day.
Can say it's fine.
A dickhead sent me a picture of their little kid with a Dick Show shirt on it, and I typed, "Aw, that looks great," and then just deleted the whole. I went back and deleted. I was
That
like, I
looks
can't.
great.
No.
I wanted to
but
take a
you typed it.
screenshot
No,
of that.
that's
I can't do that.
Yeah, I vomited. It was rough.
Trump is going to reload.
I had to tell a priest. I had to become Catholic to go confess.
about your awes.
Yeah.
We do need
Awes. No,
some
you
kind
said
of-
that like it was plural.
About your awe.
Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you.
Excuse me. I don't
Just
want to be
one
wrong
awe.
twice. Trump is going to take all the homeless people and drive them, if the migrants is not stopped, and drive them and put them outside of foster dog shelters, just so the people going in to adopt the dog will have to climb over humanity's suffering before they take a foster dog.
It's a virtue signal. Win.
Yeah, right? He's smart. That's what he's going to do next. That's
so
what I would do.
That's so
what I would
fucked
do. Why don't the homeless people do that? How come they don't go hang out in front of the puppy shelter with a sign that says, "You virtue signaling cunt, I'm a human." Anyway, okay, sorry.
Right.
It's actually not a bad plan.
Always
It's a
thinking.
smart plan. That's how I
Thinking.
invented the slur machine.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, next one. Jeff Bezos, founder and chief executive of Amazon, announced on Thursday as part of their impending divorce settlement that he will transfer roughly 4% of the company's stock to his soon-to-be ex-wife by early July. Those shares are worth more than $35 billion as of 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday.
Man.
That would make Mackenzie the third richest woman in the world and 26th overall.
He's also renaming Whole Foods to Whore Foods. Sean.
Wow.
Oh, my
Amazon's getting a new MGTOW look.
Good
The
God.
MGTOW organizations are going to get a $35 billion donation. How can you? I can't imagine. I mean, I don't want to get dark or anything, but can't you just hire a guy to take care of that problem without spending $35 billion on it? Don't the Chinese have like a heart attack gun that they can shoot at people? Have you heard? Yeah, I think so. They get in there and rub shit on your face, and then the next thing you know, can't Bezos team up with Hillary Clinton and figure out, like, can't they Seth Rich? It's $35 billion.
Jesus.
It's a lot of dough. Good for her.
It's the biggest. It's the biggest divorce settlement in the world in history.
I would guess.
Wow. That's insane.
Is there anything you wouldn't do for $35 billion? Like, really? Can you really think about anything?
I mean,
anything you wouldn't do?
They
Would
say
you kill your own
everyone has
parents
a
for
price.
$35?
Everyone has a price. That's everyone's price.
Yeah. There's nothing
Right?
anyone wouldn't
$35
do
billion?
for $35 billion,
Yeah,
right?
you'd have to pay me a lot of money. Like $35 billion?
Yeah, I'll do
what
it.
do you need?
Come
Yeah.
on.
Oh, man. Good for her.
Yeah.
Another successful
Deep fry a baby and eat it? No problem.
woman entrepreneur. How do you feel about a woman divorcing into money like that?
I mean,
Okay.
they got married. It's half and half. It didn't sign a prenup, so
Yeah.
didn't he cheat on her though?
I hope so.
Well, I mean,
mean-
he's paying either way.
Could you not?
Is it
Yeah, 'cause he's with,
California?
Lauren Sanchez, isn't he?
I don't know where he is.
I mean, California's
Jeff Bezos.
a no-fault state, so I mean, it doesn't matter
I think
who
he's
did
up,
what.
I think he's
but-
up north. I think he's in another very liberal state, though. Did he cheated on her with a woman? Is that
I think
what
he was.
started this?
Well, I mean, he was supposedly dating Lauren Sanchez from. She's like a newscaster or something, but
yeah.
she's actually getting divorced as well. She was with the owner of William Morris.
Oh, the
So, yeah,
talent.
she filed for divorce,
agency?
I think,
Yeah.
this past week. So
God, that's gutting. I wouldn't even want $35 billion. I wouldn't want to give a single dollar in a divorce.
Well,
you know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
a pretty reasonable guy.
I mean, that's the mother of his children.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What did you say?
The mother of his children.
Give it to the kids.
So I know there's a way. Hold on. A statement posted
Well,
on
that's
Twitter
kind of- they're
account. Jeff
getting it.
Bezos said, "In all our work together, Mackenzie's abilities have been on full display.
Yeah.
She's been an extraordinary partner, ally, and mother."
$35 billion of a mother? No mother, not even Jesus' mother is worth $35 billion. I don't know what kind of mothering you think's gonna...
she's worth a lot more if you
worth
look
a
at the
lot more
bank
than that.
accounts. Yeah.
What if she filed for divorce from the church? Did she get half of that?
Well,
I don't know. All right, was that all the news? Is there more?
There's one more.
One more? Okay.
I don't know how
Uno
a
mas.
burnt piece of toast that looks like it's going to sue the Catholic Church. You know what I mean?
$35 billion! We're okay with this? 35, you couldn't cap
I mean,
that
I'm
at
cool with just
something?
one.
I mean,
Simple. I'll take one.
What the hell what kind of clown world is this? $35 billion because
you want
fucked a guy?
You want a cap?
God, for God's sake. Yes. Some kind of a divorce allowance cap, like whatever whatever Ricky gave Lucy, whatever the inflation amount of that seems fair.
A couple smacks in the face, I think he gave her.
Does he
Yeah.
get one smack for that $35 billion? Just one? Can he get one slap out of it? Like, man, all right, crack, it's yours. At least put that in there for the rest of us, for the working man. Getting divorced? Thank God. I hope she doesn't have control over the Alexa machine, though, for the spying. That would be bad. That would be worse. That would be much worse. All right, what's the last one?
All right, next we got Leor Berglund drew a sword and slashed a man's hand, ouch, after he knocked Berglund's hat, which bore President Trump's iconic campaign slogan.
Oh, it's fucking hat
to the ground,
stuff.
police said, yeah.
Good.
Berglund was booked on suspicion of attempted murder, mayhem, and weapons and assault charges, the San Francisco Chronicle reported.
Good.
The newspaper noted that this was not the first time Berglund was accused of brandishing a blade. In 2012, he was charged with 2 incidents in Oregon in 1 week.
He's one of these.
Wow.
He's one of these fucking weirdos, man, who has like this very strange obsession
with swords?
Yeah,
he's like a samurai.
I've seen those guys.
He's
Like
just walking around with like a sword.
They're like really into knives.
Second Amendment. Man, look, your hand will grow back. The shame of getting a hat knocked off your head will not. That he is 100% within his rights.
That is forever.
Jesus.
As a hat wearing guy, there is a weird sword subculture.
There is.
There?
Yeah.
What would you think if you walked into a guy's place and he just had like swords?
I have.
Oh yeah.
We are no longer dating.
What was it?
It was.
How did you meet
I
this
walked
guy?
in his room. We met through friends. I went to his house, and then he had he didn't have it hanging or anything. He just had it like in his room randomly, and
A sword?
yeah, I was
Just
like,
a sword?
Bushido blade?
it was this. I don't know. It was this long sword thingy, like in this. He had it like in a little display on the floor, and I was just like, "Is that a sword?" I was like, "Is that thing real?" And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like.
Check it out.
He thought it was,
and then
he thought he was cool. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got this here," and I was just like,
That's why you're not dating anymore. It's not. If he had just gone, oh yeah, like I got that, like, right? But it's just like,
I
oh,
got
look, check
it.
this out.
"Yeah, he thought he was cool." I was like,
It's
"Oh,
never cool.
no."
It's never. First of all, if you think it's cool, she does definitely not think
No.
it's cool. And
She is not going to the Renaissance Fair with you.
the only thing women think are cool is $35 billion.
Yes.
If it's not that, then keep it to yourself,
yeah,
man.
we don't want to know.
Okay, let me see if Dylan is in here. Hey, Dylan, are you there?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's
And
up? Yes. You're on with Sean and Erica. So you recently had a sexual exploit that you want to brag about. Is that right?
I guess I could brag about it. Am I allowed to say midget? I don't know if I'm allowed to say midget.
It's not. It's a pejorative. I mean, it's,
I think that's
it's not
a pejorative.
It's not a nice term.
But little people's such a mouthful.
Yeah,
I know.
it takes way too long to get through that. It's a
well,
short story, if you know what I mean.
LP.
LP?
LP?
Yeah, little person.
Like a record?
Yeah, well, you know.
Call him a Oompa Loompa.
Oh,
better?
God.
Little
Funny
person.
story, when I told this story on our show, they played It's a Small World music in the background, which made it
Oh, I know.
way
Call
worse.
it a child. That won't be offensive.
Oh,
Children are not-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How
call
can
him
you
a-
get worse?
Actually.
Call him a little person. All right, go. So what happened?
So we have a segment on our show, Shiver Me Tinders, which is basically just,
Catchy.
recapping some Tinder experiences because most of them are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I matched with this little person on a Tinder-like app,
Okay.
and I couldn't not pass this up.
What was there-
You mean you
Was
couldn't
there
pass this up?
Was their picture obvious that they were a little person on Tinder?
Oh yeah. All the
Okay.
pictures, like she was standing next to normal-sized people, you know.
You
So
mean
as soon
cis-sized
as I
people? That's
matched,
offensive.
I'm like, I got to make this happen
Okay.
because I'm 31 years old and I've never taken down a midget, so it's
come
got to
on.
happen.
Oh, that's
Taken down? You mean like in the wild?
that's certainly offensive.
You know what I mean? I meant it in a non-offensive way, obviously.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't.
okay, yeah, sure,
you
right,
definitely
yeah.
meant it in the offensive way.
Right.
Okay.
So
Taken
we matched
down.
a couple back and forth conversations.
Yeah.
A day went by or whatever, and she randomly hits me up.
What did you guys talk about? What do
it
you?
was
How do you
just-
talk? How do you talk about not what's staring in front of you? Do you mention? Do
Oh,
you
it was
mention
just
the
small
little?
talk, you know?
Well,
Oh, get it, Sean? Did this really happen? Are you fucking around? Or did this really
No,
happen?
I swear to whatever you believe in. So yeah, we chatted a little bit.
well, that doesn't do it.
Yikes!
Yeah.
All right.
It was it wasn't really too crazy a conversation. Pretty normal. I just whatever. A couple days went by or whatever. She hits me up. Hey, what are you doing tonight? No, I'm not doing anything. You want to come by? Well, yeah, definitely. this is gonna happen. All right, cool.
Does she drive around and stuff when you went on dates? Do you like help her into chairs
so
and
the thing
stuff?
is, she lived like probably 35, 40 minutes away from me.
Okay.
And she's like, well, we can't do it at my house. Well, I'm not going to drive you all the way back to my house and then drive you back to your house. That's asking way too much. I'm like,
wait a minute. What?
You're small. I got a big back seat, so my car cool. She's like, yeah, that's fine.
Class, fucking class all the way. This guy.
So you wouldn't drive. You didn't want to pick her up, take her to your place, and then drive her home, and then drive all the way back. That's a four-way trip, right?
That's a lot of driving.
Eric, are you aware of what men have to do to bang women? We've got to drive there, drive back to your place, and then drive back by ourselves. That's a lot of
we're
fucking
so high
driving.
maintenance,
And not tell jokes the whole time.
Can't make any jokes the whole time.
In this case,
that's a
she
lot.
did message me when I was on the way there. She's like, "You're not going to be weird because I'm little, right?" No, you're going to make me look huge. And she didn't. I don't think she thought that was funny, but I thought it was hilarious.
That's actually funny.
That's funny.
I mean,
That's funny.
So I get there, pick her up, we cruise around, find a spot. She says, "Just
Wait,
make sure it's not a church."
what was your spot? What do you mean you found a spot to bang?
A place to park, and
what were you looking for?
get there.
right. What do you
just a
you
quiet-
like in a
a qu-
spot?
A quiet place where we're not going to get bugged.
A quiet place,
Right. Like, so, I mean, could this be
Arby's parking lot behind a dumpster,
like a Disneyland ride or something.
what?
Small people, sorry. That joke didn't land. I
okay.
apologize.
Small world. I get it.
So we ended up parking at a church after she said, "Just make sure it's not a church."
Okay.
God's watching.
Right.
And they're quiet.
Yeah.
How could she see where?
He's got myopia, so he
Could she
can't
s-
see across. He can't see to the sides. Basically,
Could she see out the window? Like, how little are we talking here?
She was probably like 3'8".
Whoa. Yeah.
3'8".
4
Wow,
foot.
That's
I don't know,
very
she was
Vito
somewhere
size.
between 3.5 and 4 feet.
Wait,
I'd
what's
say.
3'8"? What is that? Is that like this big?
It's very. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's.
And what does
Yeah.
she? What does she look like?
very
what about
small.
her hair? Her
Okay,
hair
so-
color and
Yeah.
size and stuff.
If she was a normal sized person, I would not have matched with her.
Why?
I'll be honest. But the fact that she was a little person, I was willing to deal with the fact that she was like a 5 or a 2.5 out of 5, I guess.
Oh,
on this.
Jesus Christ! This guy with the.
What an asshole!
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
He's been working on
Piece of
this.
shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I've already told this story on our show, so
You're going to be telling the story for the rest of your life, buddy.
Yeah,
I have
I
a
know.
feeling. What about the can situation?
This is my one thing I have going for me. Sorry.
Yeah. What about
So,
the
yeah,
can
we-
situation?
What was that?
What about the can situation?
They were huge, like for a normal person, giant.
Huge for a normal person?
Yeah,
Wow.
they were at least like double D's.
How does that
What
look
the
on a
f-
little person? It's like
Extra
half
big.
the size of a. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
She was top heavy.
Like double D. Are you sure it's just not the perspective? Like, could she? God damn, man.
Like one did not fit in my hand. Like it was much bigger than my hand.
Yeah.
Oh wow! This is
Yeah.
you've got like a
Pretty
little sex
impressive.
doll here, right? Sean, this is getting kind of hot, don't you think?
Well, yeah, especially when you reenact it. Yeah.
It's too much. You got it with a regular sized woman. You're all the way up here, all the way down there. This is nice and tight.
Well, no,
Don't you think?
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
into
you're
it
right.
now.
Okay.
Here. All right. What happened? So you get to church.
We get to the church.
Is there any celebrities she looks like?
She was black, so that was
Okay.
that was pretty cool. I've never slept with a black girl before.
Okay.
I don't think she.
You took down a few things in this little
You
jaunt,
can't
didn't
say
you?
that.
Yeah.
That's offensive. You can't say
What's
that.
that?
Yeah, 2 birds or
I
whatever.
mean, right.
Two birds with one
Uh,
cock.
I don't know, celebrity. I don't. She just looked like a person, I guess. A small person.
Okay.
I can't think of anybody she looked like. She wasn't like super attractive, but she was small, and this is funny. So
Yeah. George
Made it
Foreman,
happen.
maybe.
Jesus Christ.
totally George Foreman.
Okay.
So yeah, she climbs up into the
Stands
back
next to the
seat.
grill. It looks like a barbecue.
So she
Yeah, I can
she
do that
gets in
too,
the back
fucker.
seat, and we get down to business. Which I have a Kia Optima, which has a lot of room, but it had like so much room for shenanigans with a smaller person. It's great.
Okay.
But
It is a pain in the ass. The women with their legs and spider legs and arms. You're always trying to rein them in.
Yeah, like when I put her legs up, they just like barely went. Like her feet were at my shoulders. It was super weird. Because her legs were. She definitely had like the bow leg thing that some little people get.
Okay.
So she had like a wobble when she walked a little bit.
Oh, maybe she was drunk.
Maybe she could have been. So yeah, it was a shallow box. I will say that.
Oh, all right. So, how long did it take you? What was the foreplay like?
She actually did. She's like, let's just get down to business. She didn't. She's like,
No
I don't really
time
like giving blowjobs, which is
Wow.
ridiculous
I mean,
because she could have
who
just
would?
stood up. Like that. I was looking forward to that,
So
but she didn't want
that's
to do
the
that.
aversion to. So it'd be so easy for you. You could just stand up. Why don't you like this?
Were you looking forward to that that comedy part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd
Yeah,
at least
yes.
get that, but she didn't want to,
Yeah.
and I wasn't going to push the situations.
Yeah, I could understand that. It seems obvious. It's like twins. If you're not trying to have sex with both of them, it's a waste, right?
Yeah, exactly,
a waste.
exactly. So she didn't want to do that, but it wasn't bad. I bottomed out. It made me feel like a fucking giant man.
You bottomed out with your penis.
Yeah, hit the back wall.
How big is your penis, if I may ask? If you don't mind me asking a personal question, I want to know how deep the pool is. I want to know what the shallow end feels like.
I'm like a 6.5-er probably.
Line. Okay, so 5. All right.
yeah,
Well,
if
did you? What was the aftermath?
In
like?
her, he was
Did
a
you-
13.
Did you get her off at least?
Yeah, of course I did.
Of course you did.
Come on.
Okay, and then what?
I'm a gentleman. I made sure.
Oh,
that,
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah, First
He
class
tells the
all the way.
story.
And then what happened?
So we finished up. It was an awkward, kind of quiet ride back to her place. I don't know if she does this all the time or not. I've had a few, one night stands and stuff. It's not weird for me, but she kind of was awkward about it. Probably felt a little weird, but
Did you put her at any point? Did you put her on like what positions did you guys bang in? Did you put her on top or was she on her
she
back?
got on top for a little bit. She was on her back, doggy style. We did as many positions as you can knock out in the back of a car.
Did you?
It's not the
Well, I
best
mean,
place
with a
to
little
do it.
person, you can probably do more. Did you hold her up while she was on top of you? Was that easier?
There is a little bit of that, but the on top didn't last very long. It was kind of uncomfortable and not working out.
Oh.
I couldn't spin her because there was not enough room for that, but that would have been cool.
Did she have any moves, like special moves, little person moves?
No,
Well,
not really. That would have been pretty broke out some shit I'd never seen before.
yeah,
but
that's what I'm
now-
talking about.
Most girls don't really have moves.
That's true.
I don't.
Do you have any, Erica? Do you have any moves?
They don't have to.
No comment. Nice
Makes
try.
sense.
I mean,
All
there
right.
are girls with moves, but a lot of girls are lazy as shit in bed. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you gonna meet her again?
No, we went our separate ways and never spoke again.
Oh. Well, I guess better luck next time. I don't know, Sean. You got any little people sex questions for this guy?
No.
I want to know more about the actual act, the logistics of it. I'm very
Yeah, but
interested
it-
in the logistics of sex.
Yeah,
I
but
spend most of the time I'm having sex thinking about the logistics of them.
Sounds like you covered it, though.
Yeah,
There wasn't
I think you got
anything,
it.
like you said, out of the ordinary.
All right.
The only
Dylan,
thing weird
go
was like
ahead.
the legs. Like the
Here we
legs
go.
were kind of, they were there and they weren't like long enough to like put over the shoulders.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like holding them up, and they were like chubby legs, chubby short legs.
And you
So that was a little
you were
awkward.
able to maintain an erection for all this time.
I mean, yeah, I can maintain an erection anytime.
Oh, okay.
I don't need.
How old
I don't
are you?
Need the woman to be attractive.
All right, Dylan. This is Dylan from Not for Human Consumption. What makes you rage? Did you
I've
have
been
any?
raging on this for fucking ever, but service fees on tickets.
Yeah.
When you buy a ticket for $25 and it comes out to $70 after fucking convenience fees, what the fuck is so convenient?
Yeah.
And why is it more than the goddamn ticket?
Yeah, they charge you a convenience fee online, right?
From Ticketmaster does.
Yeah.
Because they have monopoly on
Oh, I know.
ticketing.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan. Did you have to resist singing any songs while you were having
my
sex or
God.
anything like that?
No, but next time, if this situation ever happens again, I will be sure to capitalize on all of the terrible things that people wish I would have done.
Okay. All right. Get out of here. Check out Dylan on the Not for Human Consumption podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for taking one for the team. Interesting. You knocked it off the knocked it off the list, I guess. Okay, let me see here. I've got pickup lines for the virgins.
Okay.
I wanted to pick 10 and send out to the virgins so they can. We've got like 30 virgin men who are participating in a virgin contest so they can stop being virgins.
Okay.
And
But they've been trying to quit.
they've been trying to quit. So I've got a list of pickup lines. We're going to pick 10 for them to read to try to hit on women. Because I think part of the problem is they just don't talk to women.
Okay.
They don't know what to say.
Right. Like good stuff. Like, you should see my sword collection.
Yeah.
Stuff like
That's
that.
a good one.
Yeah.
Here's one. Hey, do you have a good wallet recommendation? My current one is getting kind of small. Nothing? Okay. That's going to be a no. Hey,
Yeah, you have to comment.
Yeah,
on
these are
That's the,
these are for you. Hey, do you have time? Do you have
She's
time?
like, I thought I was just doing the news. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Do you have a moment to
No, I'm good. Go for it.
Do you have a moment to discuss our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
That's a good one.
That's a good one? Okay, that's a good one. What happened to the roly-polies? That's a good one. We know that's a good one. Johnny uses
Yeah.
that one.
I mean, it's an odd conversation starter, but it would be
But
like
do you remember the roly-polies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever happened to them?
They're still around. I saw one like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, fuck. Johnny has fucked us over again.
Yep.
You ever bust so hard that you yell out your social security number? Oh, that's a
okay.
bad one. Okay, check that one off.
Where'd you find these?
This is guys say that
Yeah.
they work. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I don't know. Let me see here. Are you my little toe because I'm about to bang you against a coffee table? Okay, that's a good one.
I mean,
That's a good one.
yeah,
That's a star.
it's one of those.
That's kind of funny.
Are you a toaster because I'd like to hop in the bath with you? Okay, I thought that would get a laugh out of you.
That'll work on him.
Yeah. Hop in the bed. Oh man.
Hey girl,
I love dark jokes like that.
Hey girl, is there an F5 key in your back pocket because that ass is refreshing?
I mean, anything that starts with "Hey, girl."
Yeah, I told them to always start with bitch, but they don't.
Yeah.
They're not doing it. They're not doing it right. Hey girl, again, are you a cigarette? Because I want to get you lit and then put your butt in my mouth.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a butt joke.
Did you? That one took me by surprise. I
cigarette
didn't
butt.
know
What
that.
else
Get
is
lit. That might work on the millennials.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a maybe. What do we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a World War II reenactment. I'll play Japan and you be Nanking.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that means.
You know.
I lost my phone number. Can I have yours? Does that work?
Say again.
I lost my phone number. Can I have yours? Does that work?
That is
That's an okay one.
It's kind of
yeah,
cute.
well, that's an
kinda
old
cute.
one. I've heard that. Yeah.
Here's maybe this is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll add some more. What's your favorite dinosaur? That's got to be good. I like your shoes. That's a good one. Here's one that my coworker did at a bar once, and it worked. He waved his finger at a girl to signal come here. And then when she came over to him, he said, if I could make you come with one finger, imagine what I could do with the rest of them.
She actually went over.
Yeah.
That's never worked on me when a guy does this.
The guy
I'm
does
like,
like
no.
that? No, that
Ugh.
doesn't work? All right.
And you added the
Okay. I think that's what we'll go with then.
Yeah.
The rest are too complicated. Okay.
They need a whole setup and like a buddy.
I'm gonna read some comments. See what I got, and then we'll do voicemails and get the hell out of here. Erica, thank you for staying
No problem.
with us. Lovely
Had a
news
blast.
again. Awesomeo says, "Man, you need to have Chris the Kiwi on as much as possible. He's like
He's in that
AOC
camp.
level of retardedness.
Oh boy.
He'll be the star of a show on Investigation Discovery Channel soon.
All right.
right.
Man.
It's really funny you mentioned Amaranth on this episode because I had an interesting experience with an admin of hers on Twitch. I was looking through Doxbin, as I sometimes do out of curiosity, and I saw several posts titled Twitch Thought. What do you think about that pejorative thought? You ever heard it before?
I have not.
Now, I had never heard of this girl before then, so I looked her up. For some reason, I decided to try and warn her about this. He got banned. Let's see.
Always ends up the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, he tried to help.
No,
he tried
I
to
got
help
banned.
out. He got banned. Oh, Sid Wayne Chorus. Hey, Dick, I just listened to episode 69, The Biggest Problem in the Universe, where you talked about the female orgasm. I know you probably don't care, but if you want to tell if a girl is faking it, the best way is whether or not her lips are cold. Believe me, I've field tested it. Just kiss their lips, okay, after they climax to see if it's real or not. Is that true?
I've never heard that.
Erica?
Never heard of that either.
Yeah.
Is that true? Oh, wow. Kiss their lips.
Because all the blood drains from their face.
This is probably a trick to get you to kiss women and cuddle with them after they orgasm.
Oh my God.
Fang Bolstein. Oh, Amaranth wears a chest plate. Her tits are completely fake, not plastic, but just a literal detachable chest plate. That's weird. That's what's happening online now? Constant McMayer. I've had a rage over the new trend of adults having too much free time. Sobriety squads. It's grown adults who stop drinking and go on social media to celebrate about how they've stopped drinking.
Oh, fuck that.
They do that.
No, I'm sure they do. That's the last thing I was ever going to be, was a holier than thou asshole who thinks that that's your own thing. Just fucking keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Life is a brutal, constant struggle with brief intervals from sunshine. Booze is one of those rays of light. Why would you take that away from yourself? Anyway, love the show, Sean. Go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
Tony from Hack the Movies. How you doing?
Oh, thank God.
I couldn't bump you again, even though I don't think you were here on time.
I was ripping moldy drywall out of my attic and I lost track of time. That was my bad.
Tony from Hack the Movies always wears Maddox Lost shirts.
Yeah.
In his Cinemassacre reviews.
Does
I
he?
really love it.
Not always, but I've worn it a couple times.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm really glad I could get on. I'm glad you didn't have like a G.I. Joe you wanted to interview or a Barbie
No,
or like an
it
old
comes with
marionette.
people bringing the jokes today. Everybody's bringing the jokes today.
What do you got for us? You got some movie reviews or something? Last time it was the Avengers one. A long time ago.
I saw Shazam.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It didn't take itself seriously, and it has more diversity than Captain Marvel. Go fucking figure.
There's another Shazam? What?
No, there's just the one Shazam.
Okay, yeah.
The guy, the little kid who's a grown-up man, right?
Yeah. It's actually pretty fucking funny.
All right, you got anything, or you want to listen to voicemails?
I just wanted to plug the show, Rental Reviews on
Okay.
Cinemassacre.
Rental reviews?
What was that?
Rental reviews?
Yeah, Cinemassacre Rental Reviews.
Okay.
Check that out.
All right.
And check out my channel. I've been wanting to plug it for a while here. I had a whole thing, but we don't have time to go into any like topics I wanted to.
What's your whole thing? I like whole things.
I wanted to bitch about people who want diversity and like superhero shit, but then they only want it through Disney. For some reason, Disney is like the only thing that'll make shit legitimate for these fucking people.
Because they have it in other places and they just don't have it through Disney? Is that what you're saying?
Everyone's like, oh, we need a trans hero. We need a gay hero. But like, there's plenty of TV shows with that right now. But they don't consider that real because it's not Marvel. Because Disney is the only thing these people consider real.
Well, they want the big leagues.
Star Wars.
Well, it's all the entire thing is about money, though. Like all of the forced inclusiveness and diversity is just about control and money. Like, of course they want Disney.
I agree. I'm talking about the people who bitch on Twitter about how this stuff doesn't exist when it clearly does, but it just doesn't exist in the thing that they want.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably find a lot of sci-fi stuff with like gay characters and shit, but they want it in Star Wars. They need it in Star Wars. And I don't fucking understand why.
And I don't even know if they like Star Wars. Like, they just want it in Star Wars because then everybody, like they want to just push their shit on what's already famous. They just want to hijack whatever the top comment is to get their thing out there and then pat themselves on the back for it without actually working it up from scratch. So it's something that people care about. Like you shove it in their face, no one's going to care. No one's going to care. But
it's so fucking annoying. And they want, it's just, I don't understand why they're so focused on Disney. I don't know why they want this big fucking corporation that's taking over all of fucking entertainment. Yeah. Why they want them to tell them what's right and what's wrong. Like, just go somewhere else. There's other stuff. There's other franchises and other stuff you can get this shit from. Yeah. It's really fucking frustrating.
Yeah, it is annoying. All right, buddy. Was that a sword collection that you were showing off in chat?
Oh no, I was showing. Okay, so I have 2 swords, but like they were given to me. I'm not like a sword guy. Not yet. One of them is from Lord of the Rings. It was like a replica that I somehow got, so that's kind of cool. And the other one is like a knockoff of the Highlander katana.
How about that, Erica? What would you think if you walked into a guy's place and he had this?
That one's sexy.
That one's sexy? Oh, cool.
How about his? You see from his
facial
face
expression.
That he takes his sword very seriously.
Yeah,
I noticed that one a while ago in the show.
Mm-hmm. I don't really.
This face is a guy who takes his sword seriously, and you need to take his sword seriously.
His face is, hey girl.
I honestly forgot I had that sword until you mentioned it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a sword right next to me.
What do you do with a sword? At what point can you just give like it's like a Christmas card? At what point can you just get rid of it?
I got like a shelf of Lord of the Rings shit. It just sits on there, and I forget about it.
That makes sense.
Or like the Highlander one I used for like a bunch of skits like years ago. I don't even know where it is right now. But
have you ever met a guy who had a lot of like action figures and toys in his apartment?
Not
Did you immediately become like the women's record holder in the long jump to get out of the place?
Hey, I live with my girlfriend. She's fine with all this shit.
That's cool.
I mean, fine. Is that really what we're going for? She's fine with it? That you're satisfied with that, Tony?
You want me to ask her?
No. I don't need you to ask her. If she came home and all of your action figures were melted into a giant cube, would she be sad or happy, do you think, about that?
She likes some of them. I got like a bunch of horror ones. She's like into horror and shit, so she'd probably be sad about that.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna do a song and do some voicemails. Stick around.
All right.
Unless you don't want to. All right, everybody. This has been the Dick Show. Dick.show, thedickshow.com, patreon.com/The Dick Show. Erica Medina, which if you don't know how to spell, just take the easy way out. There's not really a lot. There's K's. Try the C. You'll know when you see her. Thank you for coming in to do the news. This is the greatest Miku in the world, Sean.
Greatest Miku?
Yes, this is a remix of The Greatest Man in the World, sung by a little weird anime character.
Okay.
See you next Tuesday. What do you think? This is a celebrity, this little Miku thing.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the blue-haired girl?
Yeah.
I hate anime.
You hate anime?
Bro, it's so goddamn annoying.
Digibro has to clean his keyboard right now.
Like, I'm sure there's good ones. I've probably seen good ones, but the fans are so fucking annoying and most of it's garbage.
I think this is...
Yeah, I think it sucks. No, I mean, not this. I'm not talking about
anime.
Yeah, I think anime sucks
so
by and large. It's really bad.
Actually, we reviewed an anime on Rental Reviews, and there was like a tech error, so we weren't able to use the episode, and I was so fucking happy. It was so cringy.
It's funny that's a little girl singing "I'm the greatest man" and the.
Well, so I think this.
Oh, geez.
I think this little character is like a man has a screen mapping on him, and he moves and talks, but it's that little computer girl doing it.
Okay.
It's got like millions of, and I don't even think they know it's
I've
a
never heard
guy
of this.
doing it
Yeah.
with that voice. It's really weird.
Did you ever see this when it was on David Letterman? This little anime girl was on David Letterman.
Wait, it's been around that long?
God, that's odd.
Yeah, and like David Letterman had to like thank her for singing. It's so fucking cringy. I'll post the video in the
David
chat.
Letterman retired like some years ago now.
So we've got it's been around for a while. We've got a contest between Facebook Newses. This is from the Zyler, aka the Anchor from Anchorage. Hey, Dick and Sean, I'm sick of these dipshits screwing up Facebook News. My dad always said if you want something done right, do it yourself. So I did. Here is my Dick Show News, featuring one story from Reddit and one story from each Facebook group. I hope you enjoyed. Do you want to hear the Anchor from Anchorage's?
Well,
And then
yeah.
John
I mean,
McCoy, why
yeah.
not? We have to, right? Here we go.
I really miss Captain
Hello,
Jackass.
welcome
Hopefully,
to Dick Show News. I'm the news anchor from Anchorage, and I'm taking over for the news because it has gone to hell after Captain Jackass abandoned us.
Okay.
I will
That's
be
true.
taking one article from the Reddit and one from both of the Facebook groups each week. Let's go to our first story. In Bailey's Facebook group, Ryan Smith asked in a poll, "Alright, cucks, what is the best pizza?" Options included Pussy Pizza, a cabal of high-profile bankers and politicians running a secret international pedophile ring, Doggy Style, and New York Style. New York Style won with 19 votes. In the Facebook group featuring Nick Rikita, Carrie Grove is back at it again with her post saying, "Guys, please stop mass messaging strangers, especially if clearly listed in a relationship. I'm allowed though, 'cause tits." Her post shows a Facebook Messenger conversation between her and a man named Daryl, who has been propositioning the female dickheads for nudes. Carrie called this man out on the fact that he is married, to which he replied, "Soon to be divorced, but I get what you mean. And that you're not interested in seeing me." Daryl forgot to ask Carrie about her dad throughout all of this, or to compliment her shoes.
Okay.
Yep.
We're halfway done. That's a long news. Let's listen to Tom McCoy's now and see how they pair up. Production value's already better.
yeah.
Hi. This is Facebook News. In the Dick Show Facebook group, Jessica asked dickheads for methods to prevent ticks from climbing up one's asshole. Mike suggests Flex Seal. In the other Dick Show Facebook group, Tanner posts a screen-capped argument with a self-described hangry feminist about the criminal history of Cardi B. Although many dickheads stopped following the conversation after the line, "Sex work is hard as fuck," many good points were made by the woman, such as how only one accuser has come forward and could be lying, and that Cardi B's victims consented to sex before being drugged, raped, and robbed. Lastly, in the Dick Show Facebook group, last week's news furry made an introduction thread. Tyler opens asking about the can situation, and is answered, "Big titty." Clay says, "Show us on the fursuit, where Jesus failed you." Evan invited her to join Thousand Island Supreme, and Jaeger made the last comment of the thread with one word: fat. Thank you.
Okay.
This is Facebook News.
All right. What do we think?
So, when is Captain Jackass coming back?
I don't
'Cause
think he's
clearly
ever
irreplaceable.
I don't think he's ever coming back. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what to
God
do.
damn it.
I don't know what to do.
He was great.
Sean. Maybe
He
we
was
just
great.
can't have. Maybe we just have to drop the bit entirely.
It's such a
I
funny
don't
bit,
know.
but like none of these guys are like that. McCoy guy's just way too like ironic about. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, and everyone else's like audio equipment sucks. Like the other dude, the Anchorage guy.
It's a tough job. It's a tough
It is,
job.
it
No
is.
one can replace Captain
I couldn't
Jackass.
do it, but
Okay.
whoever's doing it now, they all suck.
All right, let's listen to some.
So we had a,
voicemails.
just for Erica, we had a furry on to read the news. Was it last week?
last week. Yeah.
You know what?
You know the-
she
you know
wasn't
the
too
furry
bad because
community?
she made people like spurg out.
No? Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm so glad she doesn't know about this.
You don't know about the furry community?
I didn't know anything about this until this.
They think that they're
show.
animals, like
It
anthropomorphic
turns them on
animals.
sexually.
No,
Oh my
it's
God,
not that.
I've-
It's about
I've
their
been to a furry
identity.
convention.
Really?
Yeah.
So they feel they identify. Oh, I didn't even know that.
They
I thought
want-
it was
it's
just like
not purely sexual.
Okay.
I mean, in that. What do we do that's not
I got-
sexual, right?
yeah.
It's about who they. There is a sexual component, but it's also about they identify as like mascots, like they wear.
Yo,
big
they're way too
fox
fucking
heads.
handsy too. Furries.
With you?
Pausey?
Not with me. I went to a convention, but like my boss was like in a suit because he didn't want anyone to know he was at a fucking convention.
Okay.
Not
are you
Cinemaster.
sure? It sounds like he's a furry.
Yeah.
No. We were all like in furry stuff. We just wanted to go and see what it was like. But like some dude in the elevator started like rubbing his arm. It was like he was like coming on to him, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And
What was he
I
dressed as?
Wow.
He was dressed as a fox. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, what are the foxes?
I love foxes. Not as many horses as you'd think.
This girl who came on last week was dressed as a Samoyed dog, like one of those white fluffy dogs.
Okay,
it looks like an expensive.
I was in a bathroom with a furry, and I thought the dude was like fucking or jerking off. It turns out he was just dying because his suit was so goddamn heavy. And
he was trying to get out of it
to take a shit.
Oh, the furry convention I went to, these guys pay this guy was a kangaroo.
Yeah,
and he had a giant shaped like a bowling pin suit that he would put on
like
and
a
walk
kangaroo.
around in. It looked like he was
little person
a
in the
heavy
pouch.
metal band.
Yeah,
little person. The amount of cases that he brought over. All right, here's voicemails.
I'm not a furry, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Okay,
I was just there to observe.
Jesus.
I want to follow up on the gentleman who discussed how he is his own rage. Looking back at a party that I just left, I had to have done at least $75 to $200, depending on who you ask, I guess, worth of crossword puzzles. And in an attempt not to feel like a freeloader, I left $6 on the table and said,
very nice.
I just want to leave this here because I feel bad that I partook in a decent amount of the drugs and I want to help in my own way. Definitely like only $6 or $7.
$6.
And I
This ought to cover it.
did more drugs than that.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
Here's an IOU. I owe you $200 of
Right.
cocaine. Yeah. You can cash that at any point.
Hey, Dick. So I'm really pissed at you. You said you don't know how fucking lesbian sex works. Dick, you're a fucking retard. So it works like this, right? You know when you're just fucking banging abroad and you get really fucking sweaty and hot and tired and you're just like, fuck, can this end? That's when lesbians stop. We go fucking get a snack, get a drink. It's fine, whatever. When we're feeling it again after we finish the snacks, we fucking go at it again. I don't know. Is it really that fucking difficult? Jesus Christ. Go fuck yourself. I love you, Sean.
That's not how sex works at all. First of all, I start tired and sweaty and hungry.
It goes downhill from there.
And I don't stop having sex when I get too sweaty to have sex. I stop when I want to get on my phone. Then I ejaculate and get on my phone as God intended.
That is a sign of the times.
Is that how lesbian sex works? You go at it until you get too sweaty and then stop and then come back to it later? See? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you'd be expected to know that.
Do they have a whistle or something? Fred
just
Flintstone?
calling it? Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
And then they slide down
Yep.
lesbian brontosauruses. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong on that, Erica?
No, I mean, they get a snack and do it again.
I guess, yeah.
I want a nap right after. What are you talking about?
See? Doesn't make sense the way she's
After I'm done, I'm
describing it.
good night.
I'm going to sleep. Don't touch me. You're too hot.
Right.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
So if you're not hip to the normie meme use, Billy Ray Cyrus has ended racism.
Oh.
What?
He did it. He hopped on
good.
a remix. He made a song that everyone loves.
Oh.
White people love it. Black people can love it. You can love it ironically. You can love it out of spite. It's a shitty song, but he still did it. Everyone loves it. Like Michael Jackson couldn't do it. Michael Jackson tried to end racism with his music. Turned out like crap. Billy Ray Cyrus, he just hops on the track and says, "Oh, coach me road." Shit's fire.
What is he talking about?
So
I don't know what track he's talking
no
about.
I think I saw that clip.
It's over.
You know what he's talking
Billy
about?
Ray Cyrus, yeah.
What's he talking about?
He's
Michael
in it.
Jackson did try to end racism and he didn't do it.
It was a pretty lame song.
Yeah. We Are the World.
No, black or white. We Are the World was for It
was all about little kids holding hands.
That was relief for Africa.
No, We Are the World by Michael Jackson is about ending racism. Every Michael Jackson song is about ending racism. Don't you know that?
We Are the World was a huge cast of
Smooth Criminal
stars.
is Israel perpetrating racism onto the globe.
Oh boy.
Didn't he sing a song about a killer rat from a movie? How does that end racism?
I don't know what song is that.
Ben, the killer rat in the movie Willer was called Ben. Michael Jackson wrote a song called Ben.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he related to a killer rat.
Well,
I know a lot about movies. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Dick. Love the show. Just discovered it about last month through Mumsy Jones. And I wanted to share with you what makes me a rage, even though I'm only on, episode 43. So if this voicemail makes it on, I won't hear it for, months. What makes me a rage is people who stop for you when you're walking, when they're in their car, you know. Here's why it makes you rage. It doesn't make sense, right? They're just being nice. They're just letting you pass. But the thing is, if they stop and there's cars behind them, they have to stop. And I'm just ruining so many people's day that it pisses me off that I have to ruin that many people's day just because this one person wants to be nice. So I'm just I don't want them to stop for me.
Do you know what he's saying?
I do.
He's saying when he's looking to cross the street and some good Samaritan will stop their car and let him cross the street, he feels guilty. He just wants the person to keep going because he doesn't want that person's decision to be forced upon everybody behind them. Yeah, he's right.
Do a hand motion no, you go. And usually they'll go. But every once in a while there'll be that one motherfucker who will just make the same hand motion right back at me no, you go.
You go.
Yeah. And I'm about ready to
so nice.
open their car door and be like, no,
I'm giving this to you.
For God's sakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
I'm Saint Cross the Street. You don't know about me? I always let people go. I'm the most chivalrous man on the fucking planet.
I really don't want to.
Saint Cross the Street.
Cool.
Oh, go, tell your children about me.
Bye.
The guy who let you cross the street after you told them to just drive in their fucking car because maybe you don't want to walk right now. You got other shit to worry about. Maybe there's a hot girl standing next to you. They're trying to work up the courage to talk to you. Don't tell me that. I know how that fucking street works. Don't tell me how right now cars work.
You don't know me.
Yeah. Is this a trick to get me to step in front of the car so you can just run me over?
Right.
Because that might be that. If I there's
That's
10,000
premeditated murder. Yeah.
Just drive. Just drive. We don't need that in the culture. We don't need a three-way wave. Are you looking across the street? No, just go. No, you go. Fucking hammer just start spitting and screaming at their car until they go out of fear.
Yeah.
Just start taking your. Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, you got to go from 0 to full-blown homeless schizophrenic in about 1.5 seconds.
Can go.
Yeah.
And they'll never do it again.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to hear that response in a couple months.
Yeah, well, good opener to the show.
Sir, remember when you left that voicemail and where you are now, and think about all the things you could have done in that time you wasted your life. Get motivated today. Okay, let's see here. One more?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Let's do one more.
Oh, I always forget he's there.
My wife.
Tony, have that ever happened to you? Where you're trying to cross the street and guy waves you, and then they put you under the gun because then you have to cross quickly. You know that their day cannot begin until you clear that car. So instead of a nice leisurely cross of the street, you got to hustle your ass up.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right.
Well, Dick, if my wife or her mom ever hear this, I will probably end up getting a divorce. What makes me rage are obligatory funerals. See, my wife hates a lot of her family members. Her aunt is one of them, who just passed away because, Dick, as it turns out, if you are a fat cow of a diabetic and you still eat sugar and shit and just fucking graze on everything and chain smoke like it's your fucking job, like you're a fucking factory, even after they've taken a leg, turns out you fucking die after so much of it.
Man, that's a shock.
So I think to myself,
Sucks to be them, right? Oh well. My wife fucking hates her. So it's not like we're gonna go to the funeral and plan all these things to do on my Saturday. And of course, my wife is okay with that. What? Why? You fucking hate her.
Yeah.
Like, I've never met her, so I could give two shits about this dead broad. It's not like she's gonna get up and be like, I am ribbing my children because you fucking shut up. No. It turns out
she's got one leg. She couldn't do that anyway.
Right.
And since her mother needs emotional support, somehow the umbilical cord between them has fucking tangled around me, and I have to go to this goddamn funeral. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with this guy. Fuck going to
cool.
funerals.
We'll be out at 11. No, they're having some kind of family fucking lunch
yeah, but you got to
together, and
yeah.
they're gonna go have like a picnic and all that shit. I'm sorry, isn't the funeral no fun
Andrew's
and
bringing it
depressing
this
enough? I have to go to this
This is
fucking
DP.
shindig
This is
afterwards
DP.
too, where everybody's gonna be sad and mopey.
Jesus. Sounds like Andrew.
I probably sound like Maddox when I say this, but it makes me a fucking rage. My entire weekend is shot because some bitch I've never met died.
That
and
sucks.
Fucking, I hate it.
Dude, I fucking hate funerals so much. I hate going to them. It's
How many funerals have you been to?
I've been to a few, especially like the last few years. I had to go to my grandfather's.
Yeah.
And that like sucked because I'm the only one in my family who doesn't cry. So like I'm sitting next to my family, they're all crying, and I'm just standing there like a fucking weirdo, and everyone's staring at me. I'm like, that was great.